Hi, Scorpio. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your April 2019 general reading. So this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we are going to go by each week. Thank you for being patient with me. I had to conserve my energy last week, so I know these are getting out a little bit late, but obviously the time frame needed to switch up a little bit. So they want you to know that you need to be doing the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You've also have to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So again, these are general readings, so please take what applies. Leave what does not. You should not have to force these messages. If they are meant for you, it will make sense. So we are going to go week by week, and these messages are going to be for your highest good. They are what you need to know, not what you want to know. And these are the messages that are going to keep you aligned with your highest good and your divine purpose. So let's see what we got going on. All right, so I know we've already gone through week 1 of April, but we're still going to do it. So hopefully it'll resonate. The clean energy food did pop out. When you fuel your body with helpful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So you might want to think about eating a little cleaner, going to more of a plant-based diet, getting more veggies and fruits in your life, that kind of thing. The more you eat cleaner, the more your vibration will change. So with that being said, what's going on with week 1 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for April 2019? And I'm going to pull these cards and then we'll channel the messages after I get them all laid out so we can kind of conserve some time and energy. All right. Yeah. So the clean energy food is definitely for week 1. So you might be thinking about switching up your diet and exercise regimen. Week 2, it is safe for you to receive. So doorways are opening, portals are opening for you, Scorpio. Week 3, pay yourself first. Make sure you are making yourself a priority this month, Scorpio, okay? By setting aside portions of your finances, you are investing in yourself and your future. So week 4, we got a lot going on. Bountiful nature, partnership, gratitude list, and deservingness. So yeah, there's a lot around saving, planning for your future. As you consistently save for your future is saved. Do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your divine life purpose. So whatever you got going on, yeah, release resentments about money and face your financial fears. No more complaining about how broke you are, Scorpio, okay? So the more you take these guided action steps and start putting that money aside for yourself, you will see the abundance and timeline change, okay? So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back as always, and much love and many blessings. Let's see. Hope and happiness. Yeah, don't be shy. Let me know where you're from, who you are. If you're catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. What about week 2 for Scorpio, please? Week 2 for Scorpio. I feel a little hesitation with this receiving. What is Scorpio trying to receive? What does Scorpio need to receive? Well, there's a lot of hesitation here. And this is this current week too. Trust in your own understanding. It's time to take the mask off. Don't allow other people to deter you from what it is that you're trying to open yourself up to. Trust your own inner guidance system, and you know, just allow yourself to reveal the true nature of what you do and how you receive it. Okay. What about week 3? Yeah, don't be afraid to listen to your own voice, Scorpio. There's no room for doubt this month. No room for doubt, okay? I don't know where that came from, but don't doubt yourself. Week 3, Scorpio, April 2019. Why is there so much hesitation, Scorpio? Goodness gracious. Make a decision. All right, week 4. Week 4. What is going on? Give me one card, please. Goodness gracious. Infinite blessings. Yeah, I definitely see everything coming full circle. When it comes to week 4, everything that you're hoping for will definitely. Lachey, my love, how are you doing? I feel like it's been forever. I hope you're doing well, my dear. I miss your face. But yeah, so everything's really coming full circle at the end of the month, and yeah, I miss you more than you know, girl. I feel like I have just been totally out of place not being on here all the time, and I need to get back into my routine. So after these generals are done, I'll be going back to daily reads. But yeah, so this, yeah, okay, so we have empowerment, right? Which I'm going to flip that card around because that is absolutely beautiful. Open your heart, empowerment, and pause. So if you are not feeling empowered, if you feel like your heart is shut off or you are doubting yourself this month, take that reflection time, okay? Look how beautiful this card is, though. Okay. She is so strong, y'all. The divine feminine is really coming into her own power this month. You know, you have been through a lot of troubling times. I feel like a lot of tower moments in here, and there's that balance between the good and the evil, the bad and the good. The phases, like it almost looks like an eclipse going on there, right? So there, these phases that's shifting out, going from the cold, disconnected and confusing times to she's looking towards the more abundant and beautiful nature, right? And this is where that empowerment comes in. She's not worried. She feels strong. There is a little bit of resistance, I feel like, with her shoulder being up there on the light side, but she's looking straight at it. So it's probably something that you've never quite experienced before, allowing the universe to fully provide for you. But this is that time to truly let this energy in, okay? So, all right. So let's get some clarifiers going on. Week 1, please. Week 1. I just looked at the clock. It's 11:44. So not only is there a lot around stability going on, but it's about manifesting stability, right? I know, Lachey, I love that. The Nature's Whispers and the Earth Warrior Oracle cards are like some of my favorites, and that's why I use them so much. But so last week we have the Star card, the Chariot, the 10 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So it's, yeah, listen, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, you know, and again, we have your energy here to Scorpio, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But what it's looking like is not only are you coming into, hey, Colby, oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back in it. I have missed y'all so much. You don't even know. But last week might have been this time like, okay, I need to really start taking better care of myself. I need to eat cleaner. I need to start exercising. I need to get myself out there, whatever it is. And it's about bringing this hope and happiness in, right? Allowing your true colors to shine and realizing that you're part of this universe. And even though we are all on our own individual journey, we are connected to the masses. And it's important for us to have faith for the collective as well. Now, with the Star card and the Chariot, this is talking about everything that you hope and aspire to be, right? The Star card is such a beautiful card because this talks about like deep, deep healing, equal give and take, the pouring out of the old, and watching the universe provide a fresh new source of energy and love for you. Okay. And with the Chariot card, this talks about using that balance, right? The good and the bad, the dark and the light, and using these two in balance and sync, like, because I think it was Ramblin' Mike that was talking about this the other day, and I love the way that he explained it. If one horse is stronger than the other, then the cart is going to be pulled off in different directions. It's not going to be this equal push and pull, right? So you need to make sure that the two horses are balanced, and you're going to be seen from a mile away. This is success on all levels, okay? And with the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups, this is about following your happiness to, or pursuit to happiness, following your heart and being in control of your emotions, and knowing that when things surface, that you're facing them head on. You're not afraid anymore. You know what you need in your life to create this happy life, successful, stable home, and all the good feels that you want. That is what this is all about, okay? So if you want to experience more, you might want to be a little more careful of how you're treating your body, mind, and soul. Okay, so all right, then week 2. So this week we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So it is safe for you to receive, trust your own understanding, is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Solutions card. So this is the Temperance card, right? So could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this also talks about, you know, I feel like this is more talking about putting an end to the way that you view your own understanding, trusting your own guidance, trusting the connection between you and source, and opening your heart to receive the blessings that are soon to come. With the Knight of Pentacles, this talks about taking those slow but necessary steps forward and using the healing that comes from these situations to bring more success into your life. With the Temperance card, it says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And that's what this promotes. Knowing that you are being watched over and being guided on this journey for you, right? It doesn't really matter like how many seeds you plant. It just matters that you're in line and the intention is right there. Knowing that by having this faith and moving forward slowly but diligently, and opening yourself to the possibilities and putting in that work and that effort, but not rushing it, taking your sweet, sweet time and enjoying the journey along the way, by cutting off all those things that make you feel less than, stabbed in the back, like I feel like disserviced, right? Anything that is not being of service to your life, you are finally saying done, enough, whether that be people, places, things, habits, or patterns. There's a lot of healing happening this week, and you need to trust your own understanding of each situation, especially when it comes to that equal give and take between giving and receiving. Okay. So then week 3, yeah, I also, so the Ace of Swords and the Six of Staffs came up, and they were like, just look at the bottom. The Ace of Swords is talking about truth and clarity in a situation that needs to be addressed, that needs to be heard. And with the Six of Staffs, when you come to this state of clarity and peaceful state of this aha moment, you will know exactly what you need to do in order to move forward successfully. Okay. And I do see a lot of success everywhere, because like the Knight of Pentacles always gets where he needs to be. Always. It doesn't matter, because he never skips a step. He always moves slowly but diligently, like I said, but he has his eye on the prize. He knows what he needs to do in order to get to that final resting place, and he will do whatever it takes to get there. There's nothing that will stop the Knight of Pentacles. And even though it might be the start of a journey, you know, you're not quite at the king or the queen, but you are on a journey that is going to open you up to such beautiful blessings. You have no idea, right? But you have to be willing to put all the past things aside and embrace this moment right now and just move forward towards your destiny, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So then moving into week 3, we have pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. And it's time to make a decision. Okay. So, whatever the decision is, and listen, especially with the Queen of Swords coming out, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this queen energy right here, and you know, a lot of what's been coming out is about the divine feminine anyway, but this woman right here, let me tell you, she is one of the strongest women in this deck. She knows exactly what she needs to do, and she will not let anyone stand in her way. She will cut the cords with the quickness. She is not afraid to stand in her own power and be independent, to make those decisions for herself and put herself as a priority. You know, she's been through it all, and the best explanation I've ever heard of the Queen of Swords was she is the most resilient woman in this deck, because she knows she is a survivor. She has been through it all, and she knows exactly what she needs to do in order to make the life that she needs to, and she knows what action she needs to take to make the life that she's been wanting to make. You know, it might not be a time to focus on other people and external environments, but more focusing on yourself and what do you need, Scorpio. Okay. But this woman has been, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, but this is definitely leaning more towards the divine feminine energy. So even if you are male, but you're more of an emotional and light worker, empath energy, this could absolutely be talking about you. So please put the energy where it resonates most. But this is why they're telling you to make that decision. Are you going to choose yourself first? Are you going to make yourself a priority and learn and benefit from the experiences of your life to know, hey, listen, I'm a badass bitch and I know I can do this, whether you're here supporting me or not. And I know and I see clearly what efforts I need to take and what things I need to release in order to create the healing, the hope, the inspiration, following my heart, and creating the happiness that I fucking deserve. You feel me? Like, badass. I'm just saying. So, yeah, they're not really saying too much more about that because it's all tying in together. But moving into week 4, we have bountiful nature, partnership, gratitude list, and deservingness. So this is talking about once you move into this empowered energy, you're moving into a more bountiful way of feeling and being, especially around the partnerships. It's giving you a new outlook on the partnerships in your life, and it's allowing you to feel more gratitude for the relationships that actually work and make sense in your life. And you're finally understanding that you deserve these connections, that you deserve the infinite blessings that are being showered upon you. So when life starts going really well, don't question it. Be like, thank you, universe. Thank you for seeing all the hard work that I just put into my divine journey and my life path. And thank you for supporting me along this journey. And let's bring on the blessings, y'all. That's really what it feels like. You don't have to doubt yourself, Scorpio. You really don't, because everything that is happening this month is setting you up for ultimate success. Okay, this is going to be a very powerful month. All right, so what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to clarify this week 4, please? All right. The High Priestess, the King of Staffs, the Hangman, and the Six of Swords. So trust your intuition this month, because you are receiving very powerful psychic insights. If you do not feel like you are seeing things clearly, then you need to be taking that time for reflection and meditation. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is just someone that, you know, I feel this is going to move you into a more powerful state of being, and knowing that you feel that drive and that inspiration to go after what you want, because you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're not being hanged from the neck, you're being hanged from the foot. So you see the tower back there, but it's about how to avoid the tower moments. How can I be driven and inspired and still be in a state of service and listening to my intuition to move in a different direction? With the Six of Swords, this is not only mental energy, but talking about traveling, moving away from the troubled times into calmer waters, and moving into a new state of being and taking the loyal people with you. Okay. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Everything that is coming to you could be a new job, promotion, but it is something that is very tangible. This is a new way of life for Scorpio, and it's time for you to decide what is actually going to be beneficial for you. With the Seven of Cups behind the decision card, this talks about, you know, having a lot of options, but not getting distracted by the things that, you know, you might feel guilty or obligated to put your time and energy into, but don't necessarily serve your highest good, and focusing on the cups that really inspire and uplift you, and making that decision to release anything that may be weighing you down or holding you back, because you only have one option, and that is to move forward into the glory, right? So keep up the good work. All right, so now we're going to pull some love cards from the Lover's Oracle. What can you tell me about week 1? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends time and space. Nothing is missing. So even if you're, whether you were physically or mentally kind of separated last week from your partner or from someone who means a lot to you in your life, even if there is this disconnection there, there's still this soul recognition, this understanding, and knowing that there has to be space in order to heal. Okay. And nothing is missing from this connection, even though you might feel like it is, or, you know, you might be questioning a lot of things or doubting yourself in this moment. Well, last week, whatever. But there's absolutely nothing missing in your relationship, because even though it might not be the way that you look at it or the way that you want it, that love is still there. Okay. So what about week 2? A new beginning. So this is giving you both a new beginning when it comes to the healing aspect. And I feel like it's about moving forward together and opening yourself up to receiving a new way of connecting to the partnerships in your life. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So maybe you needed this time and space in order to realign with what it is that actually makes you happy, and kind of giving your partner that time and space to really um, align with that as well, right? So when you come to a place of opening your heart and receiving, trusting your own self and the steps that you are taking, the adventure is just waiting for you. It's opening itself up to you. And like I said, that portal, that gateway is opening, and you just need to have enough courage to walk through it. Okay. So then next week, so week 3, we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. In sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So don't create separation with the people that you are in love with, right? You deserve to feel joy. And, you know, especially with the make a decision and pay yourself first and the Queen of Swords, you know what you need to do in order to take care of yourself. Don't rely on anyone else to give you that. But when you put that time and energy into yourself, then you are setting the boundaries and the place for other people to do that for you as well. When you know how to give that to yourself, then you are setting the standard for everyone else as well, right? But you don't have to create the separation, especially if there is a soulmate twin flame connection here. You need to allow more joy into your life, and so does your partner, and honor each other as one instead of being separate. Okay. You can still have your own individual life, but having that support and that connection is where the power's really at. So especially if this is a twin flame thing, you are more powerful together than you are apart. Okay. It's not that it's impossible, but you can still get your job done. It's just when the twins are together, which I just found out, when the twins are together, you can't stop them. Okay. So moving into week 4, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, and this is talking about those connections. And again, listen to your intuition, see things for what they really are. There's going to be a lot of ebbs and flows and constantly shifting cycles. And even if you can't see the bigger picture now, you will later. So stay with the flow, stay centered in your heart, and allow the changes to happen. And we also have secret admirer on the bottom. So under that, it says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So if you are wondering how someone is really feeling about you, there's stronger feelings. There's more love than you can possibly understand. And you don't need to let your emotions get the best of you this month, because sometimes our emotions can distort our vision of what's really going on. And if you are confused about how someone's feeling about you, just move into your heart space and understand that this person does care for you more than what you're feeling at the moment. Okay. So, all right, let's get a theme for this month for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I like the Red Hawks. So yeah, hearing truth is on the bottom of the deck. So the card that you got, my friends, let me find it. There we go. The Anka, kin of the Red Hawk tribe. On the wings of red-tailed hawk, a divine message comes. Your spiritual maturity has evolved into genuine power and discernment. You have earned your stripes. Acknowledgement is granted. Trust yourself and your destiny. You are ready. Trust in your sense of timing, which is excellent and inspired. Allow the divine to support you as you hover until the moment comes for you to fearlessly plunge into your forthcoming adventure. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have the ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different from you. You are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision and have patience. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion, because your words have greater influence than you may realize. When the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in the world in practical ways. Wow. So share your story, share your messages, hear that truth, and allow spirit to guide you wherever you may be directed, my friends. Okay. So, yeah, super powerful month for everyone involved. And I knew that timeline needed to shift. So I hope this resonates with all of you. And if you are catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, y'all. And if anyone needs a private reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to support the channel or leave a love donation, there is a donation link down below in the description box. I appreciate everyone who has supported me this far. I love you guys so much. And, yeah, if you need me, you know where to find me. And I wish you all the best of luck this month. Much love, many blessings. Hopefully you get more than you can even comprehend, and just open your heart to the possibilities, Scorpio, because you're worth it. So I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.